I want to share my story here because it was quite interesting with this bike. My buddy got this bike and he's like, oh, it just needs a carb clean. It's leaking a little bit of gas. I do the job, and no matter what I did, the carburetor will not stop leaking fuel. I took it apart so many times, and no matter what, it kept leaking fuel. Sometimes it would not, sometimes it would, like out of nowhere. I played with the float in there, took the carb apart a gazillion times, like I said. I came to a point where I was like, you know what? Got another carb, and that fixed the issue, the leaking issue. But also, the bike had a bogging. And no matter what, again, I played with a carburetor, this and that, the bogging would not go away. Played with needle heights, jets and stuff. So the bike had a weak charging system. So I'm like, if it's weak and later on he wants to put headlights anyways, why not change the stator to the upgraded one? So we did that. We got the upgraded stator that puts out more juice. It has a massive rectifier compared to the stock one. The stock one is like this big, like a little square. I think it's double the power it puts out. So we did that. Charging system is not good. However, it still had that bogging issue. So I'm like, all right, it's got to be something with the spark. Check the spark plug, it was good. I even have a spark plug tester I will show you later. And then it was down to two things, either the coil, which is under here, or the CDI, which is that guy in there. We changed the coil, that did not fix the issue. Did the CDI, and that fixed the bogging issue. Even though it seemed like a fueling problem, it was a CDI, probably clapping out, not giving it enough juice. So far we have a bad stator, bad carburetor, bad CDI. So finally the bike starts running a lot better. I take it for a ride all happy thinking it's done. And then when I give it full throttle, the freaking thing, it bogs at high RPMs. So I'm like, what the heck, man? So I'm back at playing with the carburetor, adjusting it, playing with the needle heights, it does nothing. I'm thinking maybe the CDI, because it was a cheap one, maybe it doesn't put enough juice at high RPMs, even though it fixed the issue at lower RPM. So we got the big gun CDI, but the problem was still there at high RPMs. Later on, he gave me a clue. He sent me this thing on from Google saying that if you have the snorkel removed, they got to do a bigger main jet. And that's where I got the clue. I'm like, yeah, the snorkel is removed on this, and that's what's going on. High RPMs, you give it full throttle, and it sucks in all that air, but it doesn't have enough fuel. After that, what I did was put a 120 jet instead of the 102 that it has from the factory. Put that in, bogging is gone now, man. Finally, the bike is fixed. It was 4 issues with this bike. Let's see how it runs now. And I warmed it up. I just rode it a little bit, and it's been running. So it's nice and warmed up. What the heck? Man, this thing, I backed up and this thing was touching my hair. I'm like, what's on my head? What the heck, man? Anyhow, I just want to share that because this thing drove me crazy, man. It's like, that's the thing. There were so many things going on, and it looks like it's one thing, but no, it's really the other thing. So I just want to share that with you. I'm sure somebody else is going to have issues like this. And if you have a question, leave a comment below, I'll answer. What a bike, man. I was thinking like kind of a crappy bike, but really if you think about it, with all the issues it had, this thing is a beast because it still ran no matter what. Even though it didn't run good, it still ran. But now that it's all set and done, it's a little beast. Of course, when the better weather comes in, I might have to do some finer adjusting with the carburetor. But man, if you compare it to what it was before and now, day and night. These are the main jets that I got. Again, I will have the links below. They worked out so good. This is a spark plug tester. This worked out nice because I was able to verify the plug was good. Even though at some point the spark plug clapped out from all the misfiring, at first I was able to verify that it was good. All right, and here is the old carburetor, the CDI I put in, the rebuild kit, and this is the old CDI. This is bad. This was an issue with that bike big time. And if you're new to the channel, which you might be because that's our first CRF 230 content, I have a Hayabusa. I do a lot of videos on that. I got this recently, GSX-R 1100. I'm gonna start making videos on this bad boy. I'm excited with this one. This is a nice classic. And it's low mileage, 9,000 miles on it. It's I think it's a 94, I forget. Let's see. Yeah, 94. It's a 94 right there. KX 250X, 4-stroke, fuel injected, no messing with carburetors on this. Just start it up and go. And the Husaberg. This is the latest addition to my collection. I'd like to mention this. I swapped over this lever for the choke plus the spring for it. It's that metallic plate thingy. I swapped those over from the original carburetor because the one I bought, it felt really flimsy, but the stock one, it has that nice feel to it. It clips in nice, as you can hear. And that concludes the video for today. If you want to see CRF content, you know what to do. This Malacca guy is gonna always have something to do on his bikes, and we will be riding, so you will be seeing the bike more.